I can tell you, both from my past career and from my first couple of, or my first month on the job, the need is really great. So one of the things that's thrilling to me is that we live in London, and what we learned last year was Londoners really care, and they really want to make a difference. So thanks very much, everybody, to London, and thanks very much for coming today, and thank you for your ongoing support of our campaign.
So would you welcome now the 2009 United Way Campaign Chair, Chirag Shah, a partner at PricewaterhouseCoopers. This guy knows numbers, and that's why he's here today. We want big numbers from this guy.
Thank you very much, Rich, and thank you, Elaine. And thank you to Mayor Anne-Marie DeSico-Best and Councillor Bannister. Your support here today, year-round, is so important. As a regular partner on initiatives as the largest non-government funder of social service programs in London and Middlesex County, United Way works closely with the city and county to help improve lives and build a better community. We're happy to have you and many of your colleagues here today to celebrate the launch of the campaign. In addition, I know we have a lot of our MPs and MPPs here today. We're unable to get everybody's name. I hope you can stand at this point to be recognized. We're very appreciative of the support we get from our provincial and federal governments, so thank you very much. I don't need to tell you that this year, more than ever, will be challenging. The needs are growing more urgent. Yet I'm so inspired to see all of you here today and to know that as a community we can come together and rise above the challenges. And we will come together to respond to the needs of our community. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks in advance for generously supporting the 2009 campaign. I'm excited to lead this year's campaign, and I'm very fortunate to be surrounded by a great campaign cabinet, including John Black, our campaign Vice Chair of Labour. John, I'd like to call upon you this time to say a few words.
The United Way and the Labour movements have a lot in common. We both exist to make our community better. For the past several years, over 60% of all workplace pledges have come from unionized workplaces. Year after year, the Labour community demonstrates outstanding leadership, and for that I have to thank you all. I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to the more than 700 workplaces, unionized and non-unionized, for your commitment to improve people's lives through United Way. With the highest unemployment rate in 13 years throughout our country, we know that many people who've given to the United Way in the past may now be turning to the United Way support services. For those of you who can, I will please ask you, again, that you've already been asked for, please donate generously this year. We need your help. It's going to be a very hard year. The United Way campaign is a chance for Labour and business to work together toward a common goal, building a better community for everyone to live in. And more than ever this year, we need to come together to help our friends, neighbours, and co-workers, and quite frankly, ourselves, since some of us may be the ones reaching out to United Way for help. On behalf of the campaign cabinet, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Chirag for his leadership, guidance, and enthusiasm over the past few months after forming the 2009 campaign cabinet. We're all here ready to work hard for this year to reach our goal so we can continue to support services that are making a real difference in people's lives right here in London and Middlesex. Thank you very much, everyone.
Before we announce this year's campaign goal, I'd like to take a moment to thank all the volunteers who've already been working so hard to help make our 2009 campaign a success. From the dozens of Labour, business, and community leaders who have dedicated hours of their time over the past 6 months, to the sponsored employees and thousands of volunteers in workplaces who will continue their work until the end of this year. Thank you. Without you, there truly would not be a way. We all know that an event like this doesn't just happen. This event wouldn't be possible without the support of our main sponsor, 3M. 3M, we're sincerely grateful for your ongoing support of United Way and your commitment to building a stronger community. Thank you to the City of London, John Labatt Centre, and Global Spectrum for allowing us to use this facility and to get in the bowl this year. It's a great format. A sincere thank you to Ellis Dawn, Nestle, and Angelo for your sponsorship of Harvest Lunch. I think everybody enjoyed their lunch today. Rich and Elaine, thank you for emceeing today. And thanks to Easy Rock for your great promotion of this event and of United Way. Thank you. Thank you to A Television for your advertising support, and to our celebrity servers, Dan McClellan and Tara Overholt, for letting us get you to work today. And thanks to all the people who worked hard to organize and run this event, including the dozens of staff members from 3M and the United Way sponsored employees, as well as United Way staff. And finally, thank all of you. Just by being here, you're showing us your commitment to your community. We're very grateful to the many individuals and over 170 pace-setting organizations who've already stepped up and made their commitment to the 2009 campaign. I'm very happy to announce that we've already exceeded last year's total for corporate pace setters. These pace setters and other gifts we've received means that we've already reached over $1.3 million in our campaign. Thank you very much. So thanks to all of our pace setters for your leadership in getting us off to a great start. You'll see our generous corporate pace setters in next Saturday's London Free Press edition, and our leadership pace setters are noted on the orange screens here on the side of the stadium. Now I'd like to invite some special guests onto the stage. Each year we highlight real people from our community whose lives have changed for the better with help from the United Way. Please welcome John, Bernadine, and Colton. If you can't write, it's hard to find success in life. John grew up with an undiagnosed learning disability that prevented him from getting his thoughts in writing. When he was connected to the help and support he needed, he found a way to communicate his abilities. Today, John has a successful career, and more than ever, he believes in himself. The transition to life in a new country isn't easy. Bernadine and her husband left Dubai to be with their children here in Canada. Despite their impressive skills and experience, there were hurdles to settling in as newcomers. When Bernadine was connected with guidance and resources, she found a job, and today she's active in her community, and more than ever, she has stability as a proud Canadian. The challenges that youth face are hard to deal with alone. Colton was doing well in high school, but halfway through grade 11, stress from cyberbullying caused him to drop out. When Next Wave Youth Centre in Strathroy helped Colton deal positively with the challenges he was facing, his goals returned. Today, Colton is completing grade 12, and more than ever, he's excited about his future. And with that, I couldn't think of a better company to launch our campaign goals, so I'd like to ask John and Don, please join us here once again as we help reveal the 2009 campaign goal.
Last year's goal was 7.3. That's a huge number in these economic times. But yes, in fact, we did it again. London Middlesex, you love your community, you stand behind it, and you prove it every year. And now, an opportunity to help again as we reveal this year's total. We have a drummer here that's going to give us a drum roll. I'm going to get out of your way. Here we go. $7.4 million. And I know we can do it. $7.4 million, this year's objective in the United Way campaign. So let's get all charged up. I know you are already, and we want to thank you for coming today. The current times really shine a light on the needs of our community, as you know. And through United Way, we have the opportunity to respond in a big way. Just like the last 8 years, I know we'll do our utmost not only to reach this goal, but I know again, we here in London Middlesex will exceed it. Are you excited? Let's show some applause here. $7.4 million.